Lufthansa. Let's start up in the air and afterwards we get down to the ground where I will explain you about my creation. In a way, this represents my personality. I'm a dreamer with my head up in the clouds, but at the right time I come down and realize those dreams. One of them was definitely going on Erasmus to Germany. And I did, twice actually. That's probably also one of the reasons why I'm applying for this Lufthansa program right now. But another reason is that I'm an enthusiastic learner. As a student, I was always eager to learn from different experiences. And I was very active in one student organization in particular, Academics for Companies, where I did 2 student consultancy programs. I also did other student jobs and even an internship in Berlin. I like to learn by doing, and I like to be passionate about what I do. I'm not a conflict-seeking person, and I didn't really had any life-changing conflicts with friends so far, but there is a conflict that changed my life and my perception on conflicts, and that's the breakup of my parents. In the beginning I was very resentful and stubborn, much more than my sister, but after a while I realized that there was probably more to this problem than what meets the eye of a 10-year-old. We got talking more, my parents got talking more, and in the end they're actually back together. But how did this change my perception on conflicts? Well, as a teenager I wished it would have never happened, but now as an adult I realized they needed a big conflict for a big change, and that the relationship is actually stronger now than before. But let's get down to the ground. I will explain you about my creation. I chose as an object the sponge, and I get inspired by seeds as well. Normally sponges are used to clean up dirt, but what if we keep this dirt on the sponge? Maybe this could be the creation of something beautiful and delicious. On this package is indicated, it's garden cress seeds, and normally you should put it on wet paper, but I chose a sponge instead because it can create more air for the seeds, and the water is absorbed better than by paper, and it will stay longer humid. So maybe you can create more and beautiful garden cress with a sponge. So let's wait for a while. Maybe we see each other back in a few weeks and then we can harvest.